Hi everyone, welcome to the Trophy Coins channel and the trophycoins.com website. My name is Ron, and today we're going to be looking at the 1856 half dollar. Not the one that was struck for circulation, but the one that was struck as proof for collectors. These are exceedingly rare. They estimate that there may be 20 to 30 known. Today I'm going to be showing you 12 examples that are the finest known. When we go to the website, we can scroll up to the search area, and the number for the 1856 half dollar, there's actually two numbers. There's a regular proof and a cameo proof. So let's just go ahead and look for the 1856 half dollar and let's see what shows up. So we're going to use the PCGS protocol and just search for 1856.50C, hit enter, and we come up with a bunch of different numbers here. These BG numbers are for California fractional gold coins, so we're not going to look at those. We're interested in the regular issue 1856 half dollars. The cameo proof is this 86410, and the regular proof is the 6410. PCGS typically has a base number, and then they put a prefix of an 8 or a 9 to indicate either cameo or deep cameo. So that way you can identify what's in this list here, what you really want to look at. I mentioned in a previous video, we're trying to create the ability to click on more than one number, because right now you can only see one, but if we can see multiple numbers, that way you can have the regular issue proofs showing up along with the cameos and the deep cameos when you're looking at proof coins. In this case, let's go ahead and start with the cameos, because I know that the finest example is a cameo. So let's click on that and we get to this page which starts to show us these coins. Now the finest known 1856 regular issue proof half dollar is this example here. It is currently in an NGC proof 67 star cameo holder, and that is finest by a full point. This one does not look like it has any color on it, so it may have been dipped at some time in the past, and that's okay. It's still a phenomenally bright and reflective coin. There's nothing wrong with it. At proof 67, that means that the grading experts at NGC really like this coin. You can see it has an amazing strike. All the radial lines are visible in the stars, all the feather detail on the back, and the shield detail here. Now one of the things about the 1856 half dollar, one of the varieties has this hollow area right at the top of the first vertical bar in the shield. And you'll see that on some of these examples here where you just have this depressed area, and we're not sure what that, it's in the die obviously, but we're not sure how that happened. So let's talk about this particular coin here. It's been off the market for quite a while. The last time it appeared at auction was in 2005 when it brought $43,000. I suspect that if it came on the market today, here we are almost 20 years later, it would probably sell for somewhere in the $60,000 to $75,000 range. That's because this is the finest known, as I mentioned, by a single point. So there's no contenders that are trying to knock this out of position. And we've looked at auction prices realized for the past several decades, and this is the best. When we go down to the next example, this is the second finest known. This is also a cameo. It's a PCGS proof 66 cameo. And this one has a history of having been in the Bob Simpson collection, a very famous collection of super high-grade coins. He also collected patterns, and his collection was sold over the years by both Legend and finally by Heritage. And they all brought phenomenal prices, and Simpson is known for an eye for really high-end top-quality coins. The last time this coin appeared at auction was in 2021, so it's a fairly fresh price record. Sold for $28,000 37,200 in the Proof 66 CAM CAC holder. Now we drop down to a Proof 64 plus Cameo. What this means is that the Cameos are considerably rarer than the regular issue proofs, but there are some nice non-Cameo proofs, and we're going to go ahead and look at those. So we know that the PCGS number for the non-Cameo is 64110, so we're going to go up to the search box and enter that in. We'll just take the 8 off the front, hit enter, and now all of a sudden we're looking at some of the really nice non-Cameo proofs. This one is Proof 66 in an NGC holder, and this one came out of the Phil Kaufman collection. He put together, I believe it's a virtually complete set, maybe even a complete set of proof coins from 1858 up to, I guess, the early 1900s. Very, very famous collector, very aggressive collector, put together some really neat stuff. Now this one sold in 2007 for $37,375, and then it promptly lost value 6 years later when it dropped down to $19,975. That's a reflection of the premiums that people often pay when they're buying from a name collection. You'll see this if you follow the Eliasberg collection, the Norweb collection, any name collection. There's a flurry, a frenzy of activity. People have to have these coins from these very famous name collections, and they'll pay a significant premium for them. Unfortunately, the premium doesn't always last, and in this case, we see that it dropped down considerably. It recovered slightly in 2021 when it resold again. But here we go 13 years later, and it's still $16,000 less than what sold in 2007. The next coin is a Proof 65, and this one PCGS graded. This one has a pretty good pedigree. It comes from the John Work Garrett collection. This was a collection that had been gifted to the Johns Hopkins University, and they started selling it in 1976 through a Stax auction. And then Bowers and Ruddy got hold of it, and they sold the rest of it in 1979 to 1981. In this case, it sold for lot 344 in 1979 for $16,000. Again, we see the premium from a name collection that disappeared a little bit when it sold again. Almost 17 years later, it lost $3,000 in value. It went back up in 2002, and now it's part of the D.L. Hansen collection. We're not going to show any more, but it looks like we've gone through the top 5 examples at least. And what I'd encourage you to do is go to the Trophy Coins website and go to the 1856 half dollar and see what the remaining coins look like. There's some very special coins in there, great name collections as well. And we hope you'll also travel through the rest of the site and see what other incredible coins we have offered for your viewing pleasure. If you're a researcher, this is a great way to find out what's available. If you're interested in buying or selling coins, we don't buy and sell, but you can use this to make decisions on how much to pay or how much to ask for a coin that you already have. So I encourage you to go through the site and enjoy. It's free. There is a professional level to be able to see beyond a certain point, but there's a lot of free stuff that's available that you can really enjoy. And when you sign into the website, you don't have to give any credit card information. If you like what we're showing here, what we're presenting to you, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you will be notified if I post any more videos, when I post any more videos. Also, if you are interested in any particular coins, leave that in the comments and I will do my best to present them in a future video. Thanks for coming, thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video.